Hello, my friends. This is the podcast that brings the wealth of knowledge, expertise, and fun of Twin Smoke Shop, New England's premier smoke shop, right to you, wherever you are, whenever you want it. And that's not just blowing smoke. You can find us at our website, notjustblowingsmoke.com, and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Not Just Blowing Smoke.
Cool breeze in my head, bittersweet smoke flying through the air. It's the way I feel, smoking on a fat cigar.
All right, everybody, that was Jeff Pitchell's Fat Cigar you were listening to, and that means it's time for Not Just Blowing Smoke. And before I go any further, Dave, am I actually on and are we recording?
Yes.
Okay,
And
very
yes.
good.
All right.
And we are coming at you live from Twin Smoke Shop Studio headquarters in Londonderry, New Hampshire. Be sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't ever miss a thing. It doesn't matter where you're listening. Right down there, there's a subscribe button. Make sure you hit it so you'll never miss a thing.
And ring that bell.
And ring that bell.
Ring the bell.
I'm
Ring,
Pastor
ring, ring.
Padron. That is Nicotine. That is Dave the Confused. And this is Talia, Tequila Talia, actually. And we're all with you tonight. Pat is working the retail store, so he's not with us tonight.
We appreciate that greatly.
Tonight we are doing gin pairings. Gin pairings with Tequila Talia.
It's time for
Yeah.
gin.
No
gin.
show can be perfect.
Yeah, uh-huh. Well, you might
Gotta
like
shake
these.
it up every night.
I know. I
once in a
heard.
while,
I heard
you know?
what they were, and I was like,
Intriguing,
So
right?
I'm hoping you changed my mind, Talia.
Hey, I've changed many people's minds on gin and tequila, so
All
She's
right.
changed
I got a
many
good
people's
try.
minds.
That's good. Hey.
I know.
He
If you,
always
can
does.
make Paul, if you can make Paul like tequila again,
Yep.
you're pretty much a goddess.
Yep.
Well, I mean, come on. Of course I am.
Of course.
Come on.
Duh.
Was
So-
there any doubt
For
in
the
anybody's
uninitiated,
mind?
you know.
Exactly.
And we're starting off with a pretty new cigar. It came out just a few weeks ago, the Aganorsa Rare Leaf Maduro. We're smoking the Robustos tonight. It is a San Andreas wrapper with Nicaraguan binder filler. The Robusto is 5 1/4 by 52. It is a sweet, tasty take on the Rare Leaf cigar, which is very, very popular with Aganorsa. And actually, this Friday, Terrence Riley from Aganorsa is going to be here in the store, and we're doing a big Aganorsa event, and it's going to focus around the 25th anniversary cigar that they made for us, the
Yes.
Twins. Those are going to be released finally.
That has been, I know, that's been,
Everybody has been waiting for these.
it's been waiting since what? January?
January. Yep.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
And I'm wicked pumped about it. It's a great cigar.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's going to be an awesome, awesome time. So if you're anywhere near Twins in Londonderry this Friday, you want to make sure you're here for that event. It's going to be fantastic. And now we're pairing this with gin.
Straight
and-
gin.
You want to tell us about the gin that we are starting off with, Talia?
Yes. So we're doing. It's called Malfy gin. If you want to pass me the bottle.
We're very mouthy.
Yeah. So Malfy gin. It's an Italian gin from the Amalfi Coast. And we're doing the grapefruit right now with the cigar, and we'll be trying the blood orange later. They also have a lemon and an original, and they're very citrus forward. So if you think about gin, a lot of people, I don't want to chew on Christmas trees all night long, so I'm not going to drink gin. Well, you don't get any of that juniper really at all from this gin. It's all the citrus flavors. All of the, the oranges, grapefruits, lemons are coming right from the Amalfi Coast where they have their distillery. And they cold distill. So when they're distilling, or cold steep rather.
Okay.
So they're taking the botanicals, the oranges, the lemons, they're cold steeping it. So it keeps the ingredients fresher longer. So it has that more of that lemon zest flavor. So it's a little bit brighter
Yeah.
So-
than most gins.
Before you go on, I need to ask you this, and maybe some of our viewers would like to know this as well. Some of them, maybe a few. How is gin made? I know how bourbon and whiskey and scotch are made, and rum, and I've been to the rum factories and stuff like that in Puerto Rico. How is gin made? Gin is not something that I automatically go to when I go to the liquor store.
Yeah.
I know before when we a couple of years ago in the episodes, we had the Empress gin, the purple
Yep.
one.
We did the Monkey 47 ones too.
That one too. I don't think I was there for that, but how is gin made? It's not like I said, when I go to the liquor store, it's something that I glance at.
The monks just manifested
They
into the
just
store.
they just manifested into the store. That's exactly how I pictured it. But how is it concocted?
It's essentially vodka that has botanicals that are steeped in it. So it's just a grain alcohol, and they steep whatever botanicals, and botanicals, not like
Like juniper.
juniper,
Okay.
herbs and spices and things like that.
Spices,
Yep.
Yeah, flowers.
Yep.
whatever,
Yeah.
Roots, buds, things like that. So it's just steeped right in
From
the liquor.
botany.
From botany.
From the
yeah,
botany.
Quite.
From the botanist.
From the
Yep.
botanist.
Yup, and then blended with water, just like all spirits, and so that's how it gets the flavor. So it's not.
all
Yep.
right. All right.
So bourbon gets most of its flavor from the wood.
Yep.
Gin's getting its flavor from the steeping of those botanicals.
Awesome.
They steep it just like tea.
Oh,
Just like acid.
like the drugs?
That's where my mind went. I was like, wait, we're going off the rails here.
Wait.
We're going off the
I
rails.
was like, what's going on here?
Both
like,
Nick
I don't-
and I
You
are
Never
like,
had
what?
masculine steeped in botanicals?
oh my god!
The reason he's called Dave and confused.
I kind of want to see the replay of Nick and I just going, what?
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, that's gonna be a takeout. I'll take whatever you want to call it.
Oh man.
It's been one of those Mondays, people. It's been one of those
It's been an
Mondays.
interesting Monday.
It's been a very
Yes.
interesting
Just
Monday.
another manic Monday.
And
Yes.
For real.
For sure.
when I look back on it, it's like nothing terrible crazy happened. It
True.
was very productive.
Yep.
We got a lot done. I got everything done on my list that I wanted to get done
I
today.
even
Yep.
got the intro early. I was surprised.
And we got and at the same time, it's just like
Not
When will
really
this
a
day
perfect
end?
Monday.
not really a perfect Monday either. It's just
But
like
what is a perfect Monday? I mean, come on, ladies and
it's-
gentlemen.
when I
Like,
have
is
the
there
day off.
any?
When it's
Yeah,
not
exactly. When I'm on
Tuesday.
vacation, drinking on the beach, walking around with a handle and a cigar.
Monday is
Blown
perfect
out of my
when
mind.
Monday was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
a good
perfect
one.
Monday.
I wish it were Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's my fun.
I wish it was Saturday.
Don't-
Even Friday.
don't sing, Dave.
I just wish it wasn't gonna rain for the rest
Oh
of the
my
week.
god. Again.
I mean, this is
Again.
And
ridiculous.
again.
Like, when am I gonna take the time to jump in my pool? I'm like, at this point, I don't even care. If it's raining, I'm gonna get wet
Rain
anyways.
Yeah,
Might as
Wasted
well
all
just
that time exercising. You could have jumped in your pool.
tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna exercise. I'm gonna go straight to the coop. I gotta work in the
See?
coop.
Yeah, after the
I
coop,
gotta
you
work
should
in the
jump in the
coop.
pool.
Yeah, when
You're
it's,
gonna
it's
stink.
raining. Well, we gotta wash off all the the
stank.
chicken
The chicken
the
stank.
chicken stank. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
we gotta wash that off. So
what the clock?
speaking of which, my wife, I'll have to get you guys the video. My wife gave the chickens minnows. Were they minnows? Yeah, she gave them minnows. She put them in a tin like bowl, and she put water in there. She put minnows in there, and they were alive. They were swimming around, and the chickens were like bobbing for minnows. Man, it was crazy.
I was hoping they just sat there and watched the fish.
No,
That's
man,
what I
they
was
ate them
wondering.
all. Some of them did that, yeah, but most of them ate them all, yeah. But they went through 'em. That was
Wow.
cool. That was cool to watch.
All right, before we get to the pairing, let's talk a little bit about the cigar.
Yeah.
Nice, smooth, earthy, some dark kind of cocoa notes to it. It's the San Andreas is very,
Spice in the retro hell.
yeah, there's
A
a
little
little
bit.
spice in the retro
Little
ale.
bit
I
of
don't think it's,
stang.
It's like a black pepper, though.
but it's to me, it's a very medium bodied. It
Yeah.
looks dark, but it's not as
Much
not as
lighter
scary
than I
as
expected, yeah.
yeah.
A lot of cocoa.
Lots of cocoa notes. So
Cacao.
the burn on this
Cacao.
is great. Dave, Talia, yeah, everything's good. Does everyone have a good draw too?
Kind of, sort of. Mine's a little tough. But I mean,
Mine's a hair on the tight side, but
mean,
it's fine.
it's fine. I mean,
smokable.
it's smoking just fine. I like a little bit of a looser draw than this. I feel like it's a little tight for me. That's just
Ah.
me. That's just me.
I like it.
Yeah,
I think it's
mine's really nice. Now, the one I had one earlier today, and the draw was tighter. But this is perfect. So, very happy with it. Now we're having the grapefruit gin with this. We have to see.
Oh,
If,
this is the grapefruit gin.
yeah,
Yes.
this is
The
it.
gin.
Will it gin?
Will it gin?
Will it
Gin,
gin?
gin.
That's the question.
I need to
It's
get a
kind of
gent
freaky
button.
because it doesn't taste like alcohol anymore. I don't know if you're all getting that or if it's just me.
It's like
But now that I'm smoking and drinking this, I'm like, this is grapefruit juice.
it basically is at this point. I mean,
I did squeeze my lemon. You
With the-
guys squeezed
see,
your
I
lemon.
didn't do
Yes,
the
I did
lemon.
Do the lemon. Do the lemon.
but I like
Squeeze it in there.
I like the lemon unsqueezed. The reason being for me is you get that nose when you start to sip it. You get that nose of the citrus of the lemon.
Do you just like drop it in it afterwards? What do you?
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
Whatever
It
you
is,
prefer,
like-
young
I
man.
didn't know what etiquette was.
I don't care about etiquette.
It's
You
not licking your
your
fingers.
fingers is not etiquette.
I just said I.
Yeah. I just stuck these in my
Yeah,
nose, and
yeah.
now I'm going to lick them. Yum yum yum.
Now you're gonna get whatever you were touching earlier, which is probably your engine cover, and yeah.
So,
Weird.
what do you think? Do you think?
It's definitely. I don't know.
I look, regardless of the tight draw that I have, I still think it's a great cigar. I've had many of these when we got them in, and I mean the dark cocoa, the spice on the retrohale, this just the smoothness of the cigar, really creamy. I love it. It's a great cigar.
I
Well
like
done
it,
to
yeah.
Well, it's making this-
Aganorsa.
to me, it's making the cigar extremely creamy and
Yeah.
pretty much killing everything else.
Yeah,
I
Killing
feel
all
like
the
the
flavor?
cocoa's good.
I
The
mean,
cocoa's
I think
gone.
it's
the retrohale's gone down. Like I don't know. I think it's muting the cigar. It's a little too contrasty.
What do you think, Talia?
I kind of want to try it with the blood orange and see if it's like a chocolate covered orange desserty kind of
That's
taste.
gonna be
you
interesting.
know?
I mean, with this for me, it's
Wow.
doing very well. I mean, it's bringing out more of the cocoa notes in the cigar for me here, and then it's gin,
now-
so it's very smooth, very
Take
crisp.
a decent sip of the gin, and then take
the
a
gin?
really the gin.
You said
and then-
Jim.
Whatever. And you take a nice big haul of the cigar.
Oh boy,
It's like this sweet, but bitter
It's like
cacao.
Yeah. It's like
I don't know
when
how to
you
describe
like the dark chocolate that has the candy in it, like the little pieces of like the dried fruit in it.
oh yeah, I got you. I'm picking
I
up where
dig
you're
it.
putting it down.
I didn't think I was gonna like it like this, but I do actually.
Oh, we're
That's
waiting.
really weird. Wow.
I like a contrasting pairing because
I
it
do
just
too, I
makes
do
it makes your palate work even more, and then when you have a compare and contrast,
Comparing, contrasting.
whatever, a complementary,
A complimentary contrast.
yes, that. And when you have something that goes so well with the
David
cigar,
Confused has competition.
yes,
Nicotine is coming up from behind.
close second. When you have something that's really, that's pairing well with a cigar, I think it's just there's some notes in the cigar that you don't get if you get if you get something that's completely opposite the spectrum of your palate there. You know what I mean? So with the gin,
I
it's
really-
bringing in something.
I really want to try the orange. Can we get 4 more glasses?
Well, relax. The show's just begun, brother.
I'm just saying. I want to try and see the difference. Damn it.
You will.
To me,
Relax.
the grapefruit is almost like a palate cleansing kind of a thing. And so, if you take a sip of the gin and you wait a second, and then you have the cigar, the flavors, to me, pop.
Yeah.
No, but not the original flavors. It's like a whole new set.
It's a whole
It's
new
like it
set of
pressed the
flavors.
reset button on the flavor of the cigar. I'm getting this cocoa, but it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a bland sweet. You know what I mean?
I'm getting cocoa. I'm getting oak.
Yeah.
I'm getting,
I'm definitely getting oak.
It's all
You
very
know.
clean. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
clean. It's like very
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah, it's very clean. There you
Yeah.
go. Look at you. That's awesome.
So it sounds like the more and more we're talking about, the more and more you actually like it, Dave.
Sounds
No, I
like it.
do. I am liking it more and more. I'll tell you this though. Besides the pairing, this gin is awesome.
It's nice,
It
right?
is very
I
good.
told you.
It is
like,
very
told
good.
you.
Like I would
See?
actually
You
keep
did
this
it.
at my house. I would actually
I-
keep this.
Yeah.
It
It's
would
only
be the
$30 a bottle.
first gin
Damn.
ever
Yeah.
that Dave would go out and buy.
Right in my
Mhm.
price
Wait,
range right there.
Yeah.
And I hate
I know.
gin, so this
My
Yeah.
goodness.
That's what I'm
So-
saying. When people say they hate gin, I'm like, just give. There's a couple of them out there.
Yeah.
Just give
I
them
mean,
a
like-
try, and this is
Like
one of
what?
them.
What gin gives
That
the
is
gin
refreshing.
game a bad name? Can
Yeah.
we go? Can we
Yeah.
go there? Like what gin is kind of like your run of the mill gin? Can we go there? Or
We can
should
go
we
there.
not?
Like,
I don't
I mean-
want to shit on competition on
Oh, okay.
live podcasts, but
All right.
if you want to name some things,
I mean, the
Dan
only
can
one.
name some things.
I mean,
Dan's a very gin dude. He could name. What's a run of the mill gin? A common gin.
is it Beefeater?
Beefeater
is
Blood.
is
Beefeater,
one of those.
Sapphire,
Yeah.
Bombay
Tanqueray.
Sapphire,
Yep.
Tanqueray. Those are
Tanqueray.
those are the
Those are those.
those are the Gordons.
Oh God.
Now what's that? What,
well, you
what's
just
a
let
Gordon?
the cat
I
out of the bag. So
don't know.
Gordons. Gordons is a very
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
if you want gin for the whole purpose of getting drunk, so that you're getting the most gin for your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Gordon's is kind of like that.
like when
It's-
you read old timey novels or something about people drinking gin. That's probably what it was.
Probably.
So it's like the Bud Light of gin.
that might be a way to put it.
Yeah.
I you know, it's very
Something that everybody drinks,
inexpensive.
but you know, it's just not. If you're into like the finer things, you wouldn't have it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's not
It's
a
not
top,
putting it down.
let's put it this way, it's not a
It's
top
got-
shelf gin.
No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
That's fine.
it's-
You can see. There you go. You can
Yeah,
just say what's
it's
bottom
it's
shelf.
it's a bottom shelf gin.
a well.
That's
It's a
very
well.
It's a well gin. And
It's a well. It doesn't have a shelf. It's in the well. 30
that's
feet
my
below the
God.
store.
Oh
He
my
doesn't
God.
know.
He doesn't know
He
what
doesn't know.
No.
I don't know what that was.
A well is like what the bartenders keep in their like speed well, you know, that little tray underneath the bar that nobody
Aw,
sees.
my definition was better.
I mean, it was funnier.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
Yes. No, I never heard of the well.
But this gin,
Well. Oh well.
the citrus, I mean, it's awesome for summertime. It's so refreshing and light and
Well, that was going to be one of my questions, actually. It for me, once we get into the summer months, I tend to go for gin. But when it's colder out, I go less. Do you see that happening market-wise?
Oh, for
with
sure.
Well,
your-
it's. I
for
think. I
sure.
think it's the same thing. Like with like hot drinks and cold drinks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This just feels refreshing and cold. You know what I mean? And a stout just warms you up, or like a bourbon
Right.
just warms you up.
like
you
you're
know
not
what I
going to
mean?
drink this by the fire after Christmas dinner, you
no.
know. with a
Well, that
cigar.
depends on the
Well,
person.
unless you're Nick, 'cause he has
Most people,
everything.
most
I
people.
mean,
Most
I drink
people.
everything.
I
all the
wouldn't.
time.
I wouldn't
Anytime,
mind this by
anywhere.
a fire. Honestly,
I wouldn't mind
it
it by a outdoor
Constantly
fire,
have
like
this gin
you
in my
know,
In the
rotation.
summer.
a bonfire,
Yeah,
summertime
why not?
fire. That's yes. And actually, fun fact: those gins we had mentioned before, like the quintessential that people think of, like London. You know, those are like the English gins. Found out Italy is actually where gin originated
No way.
in 1050 AD. So the Italians monks were the first to pick juniper and steep it in alcohol and
Wow.
turn it into gin.
Wow.
Well,
See,
No,
it was months,
that's
Dave.
nuts.
That goes right back to your original comment. I don't think we were recording at the time, but we were talking. You were
Heck
saying,
yeah.
"Oh, the monks made it." They
Oh,
did.
yeah. Yep.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
The monks made it.
The monks did. The monks manifested it. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Well, monks made everything alcoholic. I think it
Yeah.
makes perfect sense.
oh, they had to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure there's no women
Well,
around.
it was
so.
it was alchemy. You know, that's the whole thing. See, a lot of people don't get
Trying to
that
make
modern-
gold, people made gin by mistake, and they kept the gin.
No. this is true. Like
This
modern
is better
modern,
than gold.
modern science.
Makes me happy.
Modern science, which traditionally trashes on religion, I would say, a lot of them are atheists.
I wouldn't say that.
A lot
Yeah.
of them. Not all. A lot of them. It's generally that a lot of them, their
wouldn't go that
origins
far.
of where science and like actual, figuring out how things actually work
Figuring
in
out.
physics and stuff started at the church. It started with monks because they were trying to figure out the secrets of God.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
So it all goes back to religion. Hate it or love it, that's where it is.
Yep.
Gin goes back
Absolutely.
to religion.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
Is this the awkward silence after 20 minutes?
Yep.
No
That
awkward
is.
silence.
No awkward silence.
No awkward
What do we
silence.
got on the
So,
list?
Dan, what's next on the docket there?
What's next on the docket, I suppose, is the 724 flashback.
Dun
of the
dun
day.
dun dun dun. gotta
The
get a
724
soundbite for that.
flashback is a weekly segment highlighting historical events brought to you by 724 Cigars. Smoke a piece of history.
Absolutely unequaled.
And let me pull up the thing.
Someone
here.
read my shirt today and said, absolutely unqualified. And I'm like, actually, it's unequaled, but nice try.
Thanks.
Tomorrow, June 13th in 1971, the New York Times published a classified 7,000-page Department of Defense study on American decision-making in Vietnam and
All
Southeast
7,000
Asia
pages?
after Rand employee Daniel Ellsberg, a former military analyst and one of the study's authors, photocopied the papers and shared them with Times reporter Neil Sheehan. The leak was a big blow to the U.S. government, revealing its efforts dating as far back as the Truman administration in 1945
Damn.
to interfere in Southeast Asia and to stem the spread of communism, as well as lies told to the American public by Lyndon B. Johnson to continue the Vietnam War.
Whoa.
That all blew up tomorrow in 1971.
Jeez.
And, the whole point of the guy leaking was to basically say that, the government was manipulating, facts and information and justifying its actions.
Oh, they never do that.
And yeah, so that leads really into a discussion that Nick wants to lead on government stuff. And
Well, you shouldn't lead about me because I didn't research.
what the heck does to stem something mean? Like, where did that even come from?
the stem,
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, but what stem? I think of like a stem of a flower. I don't think of like stem as stopping.
Well, and that's one of the definitions of stem. If you stem something, you stop it. Stem the bleeding, stop the bleeding.
Okay, I just never. Yeah.
That's okay, Dave.
All right. English sucks.
I suppose.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you have comb, and then if you replace the C with a B, you got bomb. How does that?
Don't say that out loud. We're gonna get banned from
How
YouTube.
does it make sense? It just changes. And it's like there's like a million words like that just you change one letter, and then the whole pronunciation of the rest of it completely changes. It's got to be
that's-
so confusing for someone to learn.
It's fine.
Well, yeah. What are the homonyms?
Yes.
Same word, different meaning.
Yeah.
Correct.
My daughter,
Oh, boy.
Ray,
Like high and
Is-
high and high.
is trying to
Yeah.
teach herself German. And I'm like, why are you
Da.
teaching yourself German? It's like the most complicated language that there is. She's like, no,
I
it's
know.
not. Actually, English is more complicated.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
Fact.
like, so you picked the second most or third most complicated language.
I
on
thought
the face of the
Japanese
earth.
was up there.
Spoken.
Japanese and
Imagine.
Chinese. I think those are
Those are up there.
those
Well,
are right
to,
up there
to read
too.
it, to read and write, but to speak it is very difficult. Read and write it ain't so bad.
What, Chinese or Japanese?
Yes.
Whoa.
Or Asian.
And
Any
the-
Orient.
Oriental languages.
Yeah. Because they're all, most of them are just pictures of what the word is. So it's actually you can actually break it down to the parts of the actual drawing. I've seen it done, so that's like someone explained it. It was really cool. It was like how to learn Japanese, and like it showed you. It was pretty cool. But but to speak it, the reason why it's so difficult is because you can say the same thing, but if you say it in a higher pitch, it means a completely different word. Same syllable. But if you do it in a pitch higher, then it's a completely different word. So to speak it is way harder than it is to read it.
I'll stick with English, thank you.
Yes.
We had a joke once that if you knew 3 languages, you were trilingual. 2 languages, you're bilingual. If you know 1 language, you're an American.
Damn.
Yep.
That is so true.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
very true.
It's getting pretty close where almost every American knows a little bit of Spanish now, though.
Mm-hmm.
Getting there.
It's kind of the norm. I mean,
Thank you, Dora.
Yeah.
Well-
I took French in high school thinking, I live fairly near Canada. I'm a lot farther away from Spain or Mexico.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a mistake.
Right.
yeah.
One of the biggest blunders of my life.
That's all right.
So, what did you want to talk about, Nick?
Well, I wanted to talk about on top of that about government hiding things and whatnot. It was unnecessary,
Chemtrails.
unnecessary government spending. But I didn't think I was gonna be on the show. I thought Pat was gonna be late and I was gonna have to close downstairs, so I didn't research anything.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
no. Well, we'll save that for another time then.
Yes, we will.
Yep. So, Talia, what do you think is the best way to enjoy gin?
Orally.
Well, I'm going to brush past that. Well, it's tough because everyone's palate is so different, but I'd say the most, especially with this gin where it's so flavorful and it already has all that citrus in it, Tom Collins, call it a day. Soda water, some lemon juice, maybe a little bit of simple syrup if you're feeling a little sweet tooth, and call it,
Call it a day.
call it.
Yeah.
And that's called Tom Collins? Mm-hmm. What are some of your favorite gin cocktails?
Me?
Yeah. Gin.
Gin and ice.
Yeah,
Let the
I-
ice melt a little bit.
I'm tricky with the cocktails.
with my saliva in my belly.
I'm tricky with cocktails because I really don't drink cocktails. But obviously, martini is classic for gin, and
Yep.
these make nice martinis as well. I think with tonic water is just weird because I find tonic to be extremely disgusting.
Tried it
Thank
with
you.
club soda.
There's
I love
so
you.
club soda. I don't know what it is. I thought for the longest time I didn't like gin. Turns out I just didn't like tonic water.
Yep.
No
Yeah.
joke.
What's
Soda
the difference
and tonic
between
water.
club soda and tonic water?
There's something. What is that?
Club
It's
soda
something
is-
with a Q that's in tonic water.
Quinine?
Yeah, and it gives it a funky flavor that
Yeah.
I personally don't
Club
like.
soda is just like
Sparkling
sparkling
water.
mineral water.
Okay. Do you like if something called for tonic water and you used club soda instead, are you dramatically changing the cocktail?
Yeah.
The same thing as a mojito. A mojito calls for club soda instead
Oh,
of
God.
sparkling water or tonic water or anything like that. So when you change, when you do,
When you
you
do
know,
the change.
yeah, when you do the change, it dramatically changes.
The do.
I
whole
make
profile
mojitos
of the
all the
drink.
time, so for me, I always use club soda. And if you use like sparkling water or tonic water or seltzer or something like that, it completely changes the profile of the drink, and it's too like soda forward, where a mojito is really not designed like that. It's designed where the club soda is kind of really neutral.
Just the base.
It's a neutral taste in there, so you taste more of the sugar, you taste more of the Bacardi, you get the lime, and you get the mint. So you get that all equally balanced. If you use something else or you use too much of something else, then it's not going to be equally balanced. And especially when you're using like sparkling water or you're using, spritzer or something like that, and you're not using club soda, it's going to change that profile, and it's going to change it dramatically. And then you're going to end up with customers that are like, oh, well, you make, mojitos or, gin and tonics or whatever, shitty. So
What's the difference between club soda and seltzer?
seltzer, I think, is more carbonated.
Yeah, I was
than
gonna
it-
say
than
like
it
more
is.
bubbly.
Yeah, it's more carbonated.
Okay.
So it's just got more of
There's
that like.
more carbonation because club soda is still
It is.
carbonated, right?
It is.
Well, it's
But I think
club
there's more,
soda.
and again, I don't make any of that stuff, so I really can't, I don't drink any of that stuff other than club soda in my mojitos. But for me, I think it's more of the carbonation. It's more of a bite there than it is club soda. Club soda's, once you open it, it's, even though it's a soda or a soda water or something like that, it's totally different. There's more of a crisp notion to club soda.
Okay. All right.
Actually, speaking of mojitos, I bet these would go really nice in a mojito.
Oh,
I think the mint with the citrus would be really good.
I'm going to have to try one.
Some interest.
I'm gonna have to make
Citrus.
some citrus.
Some interest.
Now,
Citrus.
Talia, you have this crazy job going to,
Cray cray.
you know,
It's a
bars
wonderful job. You kidding me?
all over the place. You know, how many different bars and things do you actually go to in your territory?
There's 110 accounts on my list.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, I probably go to
90.
75 of them, and I go to like 30 to 40 of them all the time, like a lot,
We're on that list, right?
obviously.
Oh,
Yeah. The last stop for the night.
Mm-hmm.
So, being that you go to all these places, I'm sure you have seen some crazy things.
Even in the middle of the day, I'm telling you.
What are some of the craziest things you've seen while you were
Ooh.
out on the job?
Oh man. I really am. I'm usually out during the day, so it's really not too crazy. But it is kind of shocking how many people are like hammered on lunch hour. Like the other day, I'm at the Shaskin in Manchester, and there's these I think there's three of them. It's like 2 in the afternoon, and they're hammered, and it's loud. There's only like 4 other people in the bar. It's like it's their own little restaurant there, and it just blows my mind. I was at another place, and they walk in with their dog, like into the restaurant, just walking in with this big old dog, walking around. I'm like, nope, can't have dogs in here. Like, so I can't really think of anything really crazy right now that has happened during the day.
Yeah, that would probably be taking the cake right there. You walking in with your dog in the restaurant, be like, yeah, table for 2, please.
Yeah, right? I did walk in
we
and
get a bowl for the dog, please.
Just throw it right on the floor.
I have seen
Just throw it
a
on the floor.
puppy. I've seen a puppy on a bar stool drinking out of like a cup on the bar.
Oh,
A little puppy, like a pit bull
How
puppy.
they
It was
how they
so
allow
cute.
that? Like,
I
yes,
don't
that's
know.
so cute.
It was
Cute,
the
though.
cutest
It
thing.
is
It was the
cute.
cutest
But
thing ever.
where
but
do you
like,
draw the
this
line?
is not supposed to be happening right now.
Where do you draw the line?
Yeah, sitting
Well, I
on
mean-
the bar stool.
I'd rather see that than like somebody upchucking all over the bar.
Ew,
because they're
yeah.
drunk, you know what I mean? So
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
if we're talking St. Patrick's Day.
I
God.
suppose.
you know?
I suppose.
Yeah.
If it's a well-behaved dog, then it doesn't matter. It's when it's annoying and they're like barking. It's like a child, you know, when they're crying and upset. Don't go out. You know, stay home.
Oh man.
Being in bars around Manchester too, there's been a couple times where somebody has gone into the bathroom to do, drugs or what have you, and can't get them out of there, and
Well, they pass out.
cops have to come. Oh yeah, somebody passed out in one of the
It happened to me
bathrooms.
before once in Papagino's when I was a manager. We actually called the cops to come in and cause the bathroom door was locked from the inside, and because they were close by, SWAT showed up.
Wow.
Oh my
And
god.
now these fully armored dudes with AKs come in, and they're just like, boom!
Oh
Just
my
like freaking-
god.
It's Papa.
Like, okay.
I seen the old shop that I used to work at.
You guys
We
take
were-
your job too seriously.
We were, well, they have to. I was there by myself, and I was, it's a small shop, and so there was really nothing going on. So I was sitting down, and it was in the morning. I think it was like 9:45 to almost 10 o'clock, and I'm there sitting, and there's the way I'm sitting next to the window, and I see some girl. I thought she was coming in, so I get up. I'm next to the register, and she's standing by the door, and she's looking both ways. She didn't realize that I was in there. She looks both ways, and then she starts to shoot up. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, this girl is crazy. She does that, and then she passes out. Boom. Face first into the pavement, dude. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Called the cops. They came.
Yep.
They got an ambulance. The whole 9, man. I was like, oh my God, this is absolutely insane. Never seen anything like it. I've seen a bunch of stuff, man. I've been in law enforcement. I was at the jail for a year and a half.
You're too kind. I would have been like, Jesus, here comes another. I'm sorry, man. No Narcan being wasted on
man.
that soul.
I
man.
was like,
Right?
oh my God, dude.
My god.
Sorry.
I mean,
I'm heartless.
No, I
oh
hear you.
man, that
There-
was just crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, she just went face first into the pavement, just right off the curb.
Boom!
And here's
I'm
why
like,
I say
what?
that. Here's why I say that.
Say what?
Say that I don't care about that. I don't think they should do Narcan. This
How
is why.
dare you?
Is because one of my customers is, his current job right now is he trains the Secret Service.
Okay.
Okay, and voluntarily he works on the Border Patrol. A couple months ago, one of his men under his control died because he touched a package that was laced with fentanyl.
Yeah, you can
And
die.
they don't have enough money to give his group Narcan shots.
No shit.
So if you can't take care of your own military and your own,
That's wild.
but you're giving it to like cops on the street, saving people who do this every single freaking day and been Narcan multiple times, F them. Sorry, man.
That's wild.
Sorry, I don't have any pity for those people. I don't.
Wow.
I hear you on that, Dave. I hear
Because
you
those
on
are
that,
the
bro.
people that
That's harsh.
That's crazy. Yeah,
these guys
that's
they
ridiculous.
volunteer and they're in firefights with the freaking cartels like every time they go down. Like I hear some majorly screwed up stuff, and it's freaking like it's kind of funny. Like when this guy comes in and we've got a full lounge, half of them leave because this guy is so depressing with his stories that he talks about. People
Wow.
don't want to hear it because it's scary. The stuff that you don't hear on the news.
Oh yeah.
And God bless this guy. He also finished in a 990 in 2 hours and 45 minutes.
You finished what?
A 9
The
by
Asylum,
90.
the April
Oh.
Fools.
Oh,
The
yeah?
April Fools. Yeah.
Nice. Speaking of government, you guys hear about the whistleblower?
No, I have not.
No,
I don't watch
come
the news.
on.
I don't watch the news
anymore.
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's all over
I
YouTube.
don't
It's
go
all
on
over
social
everywhere.
Media. I don't go on the internet. I live in my own little
The
cave.
whistleblower, the government is been hiding UFOs from since the 1930s, and they have ETs and stuff like that. Do you guys hear about that?
No.
No,
Oh.
that doesn't surprise me.
No, it doesn't surprise me either. So that was
That's
short lived.
cool.
That was short lived.
Oh,
Nobody
I'm sure-
heard about
No,
that.
they took
That
that
was
shit
short
right
lived.
down.
Yeah.
Nip that in the butt right there.
Yep.
E.T.
It's all gone.
E.T. wasn't a Muppet. It was a real extraterrestrial.
Yeah, I bet.
Actually, in
Drew
Indiana
Barrymore, too.
Jones,
In Indiana Jones.
Yep.
You
And like
jumped
when
from
he's-
E.T. to Indiana Jones.
well, there's a reason.
Hey,
because
the Legend of the
in
Crystal
Indi-
Skulls.
Which one?
When he's
I
in-
saw Temple of Doom last
I forget.
night.
I don't know if it was. He was in an Egyptian place. So which one was that? The third one?
With his dad. With
I don't know.
Which Sean
I didn't-
Connery?
But the point is, he's like in front of hieroglyphs, and if
Mm-hmm.
you look at the hieroglyphs, you see C-3PO and R2-D2 as one of the hieroglyphs. Of
course.
Well, I mean,
George
he's
Lucas.
Indiana
Yeah.
Jones. He's
I
looking
know,
at
but
hieroglyph
they
in
go-
every movie.
Yeah.
I
No, but
mean,
this is like
Thank you, Dave.
not to-
carved
Thank
into the
you,
wall.
Dave.
not to
That's so
not to
so
rain on your
helpful.
parade, but
Yeah.
he's looking at hieroglyphs on every movie, almost every scene
In this
in all
particular
of them.
movie, Indiana Jones had a hat. He had a fedora.
He did.
What
yeah.
is that?
No,
yes.
no. There were no.
Speaking of Indiana Jones, what do you guys think about the next
haven't seen
installment? Hopefully, the last one.
I'm not
'cause
gonna watch it.
Indiana
I'm
Jones
gonna
is
watch
Harrison Ford is
Like
like
100?
70 something right
I
now.
remember-
Yeah.
I remember.
Like they should have stopped it at the crystal ball
I saw
one. The
mock
crystal
title
Oh,
for
ball.
it.
God, I didn't.
Crystal
I saw a
Oh,
mock
my
title.
bad.
I saw a
Might have
mock
been.
title.
Might as well have
meme.
been the crystal ball. Jesus.
I saw a meme that was a mock title for the new Indiana Jones movie.
my God.
And it was Indiana Jones, and he was in a
In a
recliner
wheelchair?
with his
Yeah.
hair down, with his hat down, and it was Indiana Jones in the nap.
Nice.
Jesus.
Oh,
I mean, they gotta. I mean, they gotta know when to stop. I mean, they've done that.
Ugh.
I mean, speaking of Fast and the Furious, come on
Oh
now.
my God, what are they on?
10.
I mean, they're
20
on
now?
10 now.
They're on 10.
Like
See,
I
that's
saw
one of
it.
those things that should have ended with the first one.
No, I think. Look, the second one
So
was
that
pretty good.
I don't mind them doing that, and this is why. Because those group of people are like, this is fun. Let's just make it until we're tired of it. And they're out, and they're
Yeah.
having fun, so whatever. Don't take the movie seriously for crying out loud.
Well,
because
you
they're
can
not,
at this point.
No.
I mean, you can at this point. The first, the second one, the third one. Yeah.
It was like Supernatural. the
I
show
mean,
Supernatural.
I know,
You
but
had
that,
5
like-
seasons where that was
I
the
know.
actual story that was written.
But
and
it's
then they
like
went
it's
10
in the
more
title
seasons
though.
just 'cause they like hanging
Supernatural.
out.
Yeah.
You know?
I find
guess
TV
so.
shows are a little different than movies. I don't know. I
Yeah,
think they
I don't
overdo.
know.
Well, it's
They
like
just don't have
Jason
any
and
ideas.
Freddy.
Oh God.
And, you know?
They
I
just
mean,
don't,
like,
don't
don't
have any
look.
ideas anymore, so
What-
they just redo or
You're welcome.
add
Very
on.
true.
Who's the original Freddy Krueger? Something Holdren. What was
Oh, the
original
actor?
who did
Robert Englund.
Robert
Robert
Englund?
England, yeah.
Oh my god.
He retired. He finally announced that he is no longer playing Freddy Krueger. And
I mean,
however,
they stopped it when they did the
he
they
is,
redid
he
the
is
movie.
interested
Yeah.
in doing a cameo appearance only. But
Oh, he's
I mean, in what movie would he have to do a cameo appearance?
I don't know. Do you hear what else is actually is coming out?
What?
Wolverine versus Predator.
What?
Are they really doing that?
No.
Why?
Not with Hugh Jackman.
Oh.
You're on.
They're not doing
Oh
that.
my God.
They're not doing that.
Now we have like
No.
16 minutes left before the bar closes, and we have to do this.
Oh,
So we should
geez.
probably
Oh.
go
And we have to do another
The
gin.
blood orange.
another gin,
So-
gin, gin, gin.
Go get it, girl.
I'll hand it to you. Don't worry about it. All right, now, so what are our thoughts on the?
Why did they close at 9? Come on.
It's Monday.
It's
Tell
Monday.
Kendra she can go. We got keys.
Monday.
Tell Kendra she can go. We got keys, right?
Mhm.
Everybody got keys here. I got keys.
So there's a
Oh,
second.
it's blending into
You
my
wanna talk?
shirt.
Oh,
There we go.
There we
There you
go.
go. So tell them about the blood orange.
So
there.
same kind of thing, but
The
it's
blood
of course blood oranges, and
Blood
again, right from Italy.
Italy.
You know, handpicked by all their farmers that
Italians.
work. Yep. You know, the family that runs the distillery. If you can see, the colors are so pretty too. So that's just from the
Orange.
actual oranges and the orange peels that are steeping. They let it create that color, which most gins obviously don't.
Like this one's kind of clear. The
Well,
first
the
one we had was
grapefruit's
kind
just
of
a
So
little pink.
grapefruit, so
That's
it's a little pink. You
little
know,
pink.
rosa.
It's like Victoria's Secret pink.
Does anyone?
Easy.
Should we restock on ice maybe?
No.
Okay,
No, I'm gonna
you guys
go-
Good. You guys good?
I'm gonna go
Ice-
neat on
ice
this
Tough
one.
guys.
whistles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, pop.
Oh.
That sound is just music.
That-
Very good.
That's
That's-
the party.
It's
That's
better
a-
than a DuPont ping.
No,
All right,
it's not.
so-
Yes, it is.
Who said that?
I would rather hear
No.
a bottle pop than a DuPont ping any day.
Well, you're not
Yeah.
a true tobacconist then. I'm sorry.
Well, no. What is it? What?
You're not
A true tobacconist would be using a spill. Okay,
A
they
what?
wouldn't even use a DuPont. All right, so
A
don't even,
spill?
yeah,
Yeah, cedar spill.
Oh.
yeah. So
Okay, so
All right.
let's move to the pipe tobacco here.
moving right along.
Now, let's get lit.
Hey.
Let's get lit.
All right.
Yeah.
Mhm. So, what we are smoking now is
Tobacco.
Triple Play by GLPs. It is a plug. This last weekend at Pipe Club,
It was.
we called it the Pub Club. And GLPs, one of the cool. Well, look, if you smoke pipe tobacco, GLPs is something that you have to try. Greg Pease, who does all those blends, is widely
those
considered one of the blends that have his name on it. Dave is widely considered one of the greatest blenders of our generation.
Greatest
And,
blender of our time.
In his 35 or 40 different tobaccos that he has released under the GLP's brand, he has 5 different plug tobaccos. And a plug is basically this. This is Triple Play, okay? And
not
it
what
looks
it
like
looks
a
like.
big brownie. It's about half gone now. But that's what it looks like. The tobaccos are pressed under tons of pressure for several days or a week, and when they are done, it's like you get this whole cake of tobacco, and it's cut into 2 ounce,
There you go.
2 ounce brownies and tinned up. And
Danny's coming in
what you do
hard
is
third.
you take your knife and you slice off little pieces of that
And you
and
rub it
it out and put it into your pipe, and that's how you smoke a plug. And this particular
Ooh.
one on the tin, it says this: ripe red and bright flue-cured tobaccos, that's Virginia's, are joined by piquant Acadian Perique and a balanced mixture of smoky dark-fired Kentucky for GLP's triple play. The leaf is pressed and matured in cakes before being cut into 2-ounce bars, resulting in a bold blend for Virginia and Perique fans. This all-American plug is a winning play no matter how you slice it. Ooh, yeah. It's manufactured like all of GLP's blends by Cornell and Deal. It's considered a vapor, Virginia Perique, Kentucky, no flavorings in it. And now we're doing the blood orange gin. What is different about this?
It's blood orange.
Blood orange instead of grapefruit. So I think the flavor of the blood orange is a little bit stronger than the flavor of the grapefruit.
Way stronger.
Mm-hmm.
That is interesting.
Which blood orange is kind of a more intense flavor than grapefruit in general if you're just eating the fruits too by themselves. And blood orange has a little bit more sweetness where grapefruit is obviously very tart.
Now, I liked the pairing with the grapefruit and the cigar.
Cigar?
I did too, shockingly.
I liked it. And I didn't know whether or not it was going to work. But I thought it was a decent... It wasn't like the greatest pairing ever.
No, but it was
but it was very good.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
nice.
It was a
It
very
was very
interesting
nice.
contrast.
And it was a good, different kind of like...
And
it was a complementary contrast.
And it did.
Very much so.
I think the gin kind of cleansed your palate and opened up a bunch of things that you wouldn't normally taste in the cigar. And it didn't get in the way of the gin either.
It was like a
The
beach
cigar
pairing.
didn't. The cigar didn't.
Yeah, that was a pairing for you, where the cigar did not get in the way of the gin, of the drink, of the beverage.
This is interesting. I mean, it's got the blood orange is really like powerful, and the tobacco is kind of subtle and fruity and smoky and spicy and interesting. But I had this before, and I've never. It wasn't as vibrant as it is right now.
I really think we should have switched.
I think the blood orange would have gone great with that cigar. I'm gonna try it out.
maybe.
I feel like if we had switched it, it probably would have lined up more in intensity of each other.
You know,
The cigar was a really strong cigar. This is like a really flavorful gin. And the other one was delicate, and I feel like the tobacco is delicate, and I feel like they would have played better together.
Well, let's see.
you know what I think would be really nice is, sometimes those fancy bars will take the little torch and kind of burn or,
orange
the
peel in
orange
that?
peel.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
I think that would go very nice with this pipe tobacco. Like a little burnt peel in there.
I thought the blood orange would go well with the Virginias
I think
and
I
kind
like
of
it.
bring out the flavors there.
I'm not getting anything. It's like muting it to me.
Well, you should have that at the beginning of the cigar too.
I had to go back to the cigar, boys and girls. I wanted to see if the cigar was going to hold up to the blood orange.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything.
Yeah. Yeah. You get like a chocolate orange.
It is.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
like a nice
you get
chocolate
like
orange.
a chocolate orange type of deal. And it's interesting. And it's weird, but awesome.
Weird.
That's the
It's
best kind of weird.
It's weird and awesome at the same time, and it's
Just
very-
another proof that you can have gin and cigars and have it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that chocolate, and now the cigar, that chocolate taste is kind of lingering in my mouth, and it's beautiful.
See, again, I'm finding that if you take the
Right?
gin
Right?
Yeah,
Palate cleanser.
and
That's crazy.
let
Right?
That's
the
good.
finish go in your palate for a while, and then you take the pipe. It really is good.
Do you try it with the cigar, Dan?
I'm going to, yeah.
Yeah,
I
You
want
gotta
to.
You got to experience that. That's crazy weird. Talia, you get what you wanted.
Yes,
It's like an
all right.
orange chocolate.
Here we go.
Here, let me see. I'll hold that.
Oh yes. Oh, so, Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, it definitely goes well with the cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Much more of a complimentary pairing.
Yeah, for sure.
I wish I had another glass, because I would try the other one.
Well, I mean, we could drink it out of the bottle.
No, don't do that.
You know.
Don't do that.
Well, whose glass is that?
Mm.
Which one?
Oh, yeah, that was mine. I just had to add some more grapefruit to that if you want.
Do it, baby.
Yeah.
See, so I feel like it.
Best
It brings out it brings out a lot of the sweetness in the Virginias. It brings the Virginias more forward in the pipe tobacco.
Mm.
Ooh, it almost makes the gin like richer.
Yeah.
Right? Can you know what I mean? They complement each other like so well.
Which are you talking about now? The blood orange.
The
and
blood
pipe
orange.
and the pipe tobacco. Yeah,
The
it's
blood orange
very-
or the cigar? The cigar like enriches the flavor of that blood orange. It's
Oh,
like
wow.
Let me see that drink, brother.
Mm.
I'm gonna take a little bit of yours.
Oh, yeah.
Bring that over here.
Oh.
Bring that over here, sir.
Here you go, baby. I got to
Do
share
we need
this.
to play some porn music,
Oh,
Dave?
yeah.
Brown chicken,
Brown
Brown chicken, brown cow.
brown chicken, brown cow.
Oh my goodness.
Kendra,
she said.
Kendra's going home. We're gonna stay here and close out the bar and lounge.
Right?
Mhm.
Everybody's gone. We're like the last people left. She's like,
Oh my.
right?
Oh my God, we did this whole thing backwards.
Right? All right.
This
now-
is madness.
Right?
This is
Yeah,
madness.
Pass it down.
Okay, all right.
This
Okay, all right.
is not just blowing smoke.
All right, here we go.
All right, Nick. Say that again with feeling.
That's unbelievable.
No, I can't because
That's
I'll
cigar.
blow out the
Did you
mic.
mic.
read
Cigar
like
in
the
the
cigar
drink?
with the blood orange?
Yeah, it's very, very
Holy,
good.
my goodness.
Fire.
Oh wow,
All right, yeah. Don't drink all of it, Nick.
I'm not. I respect everybody's.
I hope nobody has a cold.
And gin is a natural medicine.
I had COVID yesterday. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Great. She just spit all over us.
No, I didn't.
I know, but the people listening won't know.
You're blushing.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Right?
We did it backwards.
Oh
bro.
man.
We did it so backwards. This is crazy.
I mean, not that I didn't like the grapefruit with the cigar,
Right.
but
I mean, the grapefruit went well with the cigar.
Can you taste that, Dan? It's just like,
Wow.
I mean,
boom.
and the blood orange.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so much better.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
really, really good.
You're right?
Yeah.
That's freaking
Wow.
amazing.
That's really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we did it backwards.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Mm.
What a show.
well, I'm glad, right? I'm glad we.
I love my job.
Yeah.
I love you,
Glad
Talia. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Talia.
too. Look at that, expanding your horizons
Mm-hmm.
into gin.
I know. 2 gins that I like in one episode. Who'd have thought?
Yeah,
Dave's
baby.
going to the liquor store.
Yeah, baby.
Changing people's minds.
Don't
one
let Mom
person
hear.
at a time.
No, I gotta take a picture so I know.
Yeah,
Like I
baby.
said, at 30
yeah.
bucks a bottle, I mean, can't really beat that.
Said $3 a bottle. Oh yeah.
Ah.
There.
Ta-
Buying a
that's
case.
'cause Talia's buying.
Yeah, no, that's that. Yeah. Mm.
Oh yeah.
Do you ever go to the liquor store and buy alcohol? Because you.
Yeah,
you
no,
do-
that's where I get my.
you
That's
do-
where I get my liquor.
Oh, I thought like the
The
liquor
store.
companies like give
No.
you the samples.
No,
Of...
I go to the liquor store. and
Oh,
buy it.
all right. I thought it was like a cigar rep because the
Wait,
cigar
wait.
reps get like samples
Samples,
or
yeah, yeah.
cigars for all the stuff to hand.
Only if it's like
to
not
hand
listed
out
yet.
to the owners and the managers and stuff like that, and the tobacconists that work at the shop. And,
Do they?
Is this
Only
regularly
before-
available in like places?
Yes, yes.
So I'm not gonna go in and they're gonna be like, sorry.
No.
you got to go
no,
to Mash.
but they might be out of it because I was in the liquor store the other day looking for one of these after we'd done the tasting when you came in last week,
Yeah, this
and both of those flavors
we're out.
Because
out.
tomorrow's my day off, so it's like I work during liquor store hours.
Really?
So
Tomorrow's your day off?
I know because liquor
Tomorrow's my
stores
day off.
close so early now.
I think
What are you
we
Going to the pool together.
chicken coop,
Oh.
baby. Chicken coop status, baby.
Chicken coop and cigars.
Yeah, we put a new watering system in, and
Go raid your stash.
we did
Try
so.
some of your Jamaican rum.
If you want to come over. I don't
Yeah.
care. I'll be home all day.
You've been home all day, yeah? We're
I have.
We're gonna have a
I
party?
have to be home
Play
all
date.
day. I have to be home
I'm
all
serious,
day.
dude. Text me your address. I'll
Dave,
be
you
there.
All
have to
right.
be home
I'll
by
help.
7.
You can come over.
I don't
You
have
can
to
see
be
the
home.
chickens.
I got no responsibilities.
You
now.
can-
Two grown-ass men. They both have jobs. It's great.
You can bring your girl over, man. I mean, if you want, I'll cook something on the grill with an umbrella because it's gonna be raining.
Yeah.
Only no.
So-
It's
Those
like
pop-up
tomorrow.
canopies.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
actually has the highest percentage for the week of rain, and it's only 55%. So no,
It's not too bad.
Eh, you
No,
never
we'll
know.
see.
So it
Well,
might
it
not
said it was
rain.
only like 20% the other day, and it hailed.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it hailed for like what, a minute?
Eh, it
Come
doesn't
on.
matter
No,
if
it
you're caught
hailed for
outside.
longer than a minute.
dude. I mean, you can come over. I'm gonna work on the coop, bro.
All
I
right,
don't care.
all right.
You can
I'm
sit and watch
serious.
me work on the coop. I don't
I'm
care.
serious.
Come
Serious.
over. You can play with Zeus and Coco. That's it, man. I
I
don't
want to
care.
play with the rum. And, yeah,
Whatever you can have. I don't care.
and the dogs.
You can play with dogs. You can start the fire. I
I've
mean,
never been to your house,
dude, we had.
Gotta have.
So check this out, right? For my fire
Weren't we
pit
gonna do a podcast at your house at one point?
in the chicken coop. I
No,
think that
we're
was
not
a
No,
joke.
no.
I think
you,
that
had,
was a
joke.
you had your smoking room.
I think
I
that
will
was a
not go
joke.
anywhere near a
No,
chicken
you had
coop,
your smoking
okay?
room, right?
Yeah, I
Is it
have my
outside?
smoking room. No,
Yeah.
it's inside.
Well,
It's
it's
doors.
like it's out. Isn't
It's a room it's like a. They built the room for a jacuzzi. So the original owners built the room for a jacuzzi, so it's like attached to the house. So it's outside the house.
Yeah, but
it's a room. It's an actual
sunroom.
Yes.
okay. I was thinking that it was like screened
Talia
or
with the
something like
vocab.
that,
No, it's an actual room.
but it doesn't have any heat.
Do we need heat? It's
No,
I mean,
that's
it's like
what I'm saying,
65
because now
outside
it's
right
It's
summer.
like a
so it would be great
three-season
time.
now. Yeah.
It would be.
I mean, like I have a
carrot.
kerosene heater. You just
No,
can't,
no. I'm just
just
saying
can't
we
breathe
should
in
do
too heavy
a
and
summer
pass out.
episode at the smoke room.
I don't care.
Yeah,
Come over. Yeah, I don't care.
yeah.
I'm
Let's
down.
Change it up.
If we can have coverage on Mondays because we've
Yeah.
been having
Well,
that's
We've been having issues.
difficulties.
Issues.
I mean, we've been having a little bit of difficulties getting coverage,
So
but I mean,
we
if we
are-
get coverage, man, you guys can have it at my
we are-
house. I don't care.
We are running overtime now.
Oh, we're definitely in overtime right now.
Definitely in overtime.
But
I still like. I like the blood orange pairing with the tobacco.
I like the
I
blood
don't-
orange
I-
with both. I like the blood orange with both the best.
I mean,
Really?
it's
but
nice.
I do really, I like
Really?
the grapefruit better with the pipe than with the cigar.
Well, then that's not both.
No, I prefer the blood orange with each. But if I'm talking just grapefruit, I liked it with the pipe better than with the cigar.
I mean,
That makes sense.
the blood orange is good. It's just too.
Dave,
Are you
broke,
okay?
I think it's
Did
too-
I-
you broke Dave's brain.
I think it's
So-
just too powerful for the tobacco. The tobacco is.
No, I don't think it's too powerful.
I like
for it.
1 + 1, but 1 + 2.
If you're not understanding me, that is not my problem. That is your problem.
That's true.
Okay, so what you're saying is
I would drink
I like
the blood
the
orange with
pairing. Okay, you like the pairing with both, but you like the pairing with the pipe with
No.
the
both.
grapefruit
No,
better.
you're thinking tobacco. I'm thinking liquor. You understand me? Listen, I don't know how many times I can explain this. Okay,
Listen,
I'm gonna try
Linda.
it one more time.
Let's
Listen,
go. Let's go.
Linda.
Try
Let's
it
go.
one more time, boys. Okay,
I am daved and confused.
I see that.
Apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I'm
would
glad it's
pick.
visual,
I
so
would
that's how-
drink the blood orange forever with both of these.
Okay.
Okay, but if the blood orange is out of the picture
Yes.
and then I'm drinking the grapefruit as my only
Yes.
option, I would drink the grapefruit with the pipe over the cigar.
Yes, I agree.
I do not.
Why?
Okay.
We
I
just
get what
agreed.
you're saying,
We
though.
disagreed
Yes.
upon
I
that.
agree.
Yeah, you
I
like
understand
this
what you're
and you like
saying.
this, yes.
I like
Yeah.
the grapefruit
Over
is-
the
is-
orange with the pipe.
Yes.
Yes.
The grapefruit
Okay.
is better with the pipe to me,
Mhm.
and the
Orange is better with the
orange
cigar.
is better
Yeah.
is better with the cigar. Yes.
Mhm.
So the the grapefruit is better with the cigar, and the orange is better with the pipe.
No, that's not what you said.
Opposite.
You
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
pipe with the grapefruit better.
No.
Yeah.
I
Do I?
promise you.
Like yes.
We gotta
light with
go-
light. Yes. Sorry, I'm so confused.
I know you are. You're like literally broken. You're
Dave,
I am broken.
Dan,
like
Dan, can we go to
lagging
instant
right now.
replay, please?
I feel like you're like on lag mode and you just
I don't
can't.
know that instant replay will solve Dave's problem.
Ay, ay, ay.
I mean, we're all.
I feel like we've lost our audience. at this
Grapefruit
point.
with the pipe tobacco.
Dave's still.
Okay, and orange with
With
the
the
cigar.
Dave's still
That is-
operating on
that is it.
56K
That is it.
dial-up
The-
over here.
okay, because the orange with the pipe tobacco, for me, it totally mutes.
What are you,
the pipe
internet
tobacco.
browser time?
It mutes it. I'm sorry.
Does not.
I don't.
It does not
It
mute
doesn't
it.
get muted,
Bro.
It does not mute it.
This is. I'm speaking
Oh
from
my
my opinion.
goodness gracious!
Great balls of fire.
You are.
This is my opinion. This is my
God.
palate. Okay, I'm entitled to my opinion. Can't say that
You're
I'm
entitled
wrong.
to it.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Is he
You're
entitled to
I'm
it?
not enforcing my opinion on you.
No, you're
Okay,
not.
I'm just saying what I feel. To me, it mutes it.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
Dave
Okay.
has spoken.
Dave,
I've spoken. This is the way.
Apparently.
oh my gosh.
Well,
On that note,
Wow.
well. On that note, I love them both.
I love them both. I like both pairings. I could do either gin with the cigar or the pipe tobacco. I think
shockingly good.
Fake news.
I think the grapefruit maybe does a little bit better job with the pipe tobacco, but I enjoy the blood orange with the pipe tobacco very, very much.
Uh-huh.
And I will definitely be purchasing both of these gins.
Right?
Yeah.
They're very, very good. Very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Talia,
You're welcome.
Oh. Well, thanks for being with
for
us tonight.
introducing
Of course.
me to a.
You're going to be with us again in a couple of weeks, too.
Couple
yeah?
weeks, yep.
Yeah.
2 weeks, then we're doing the new rabbit holes. We're back on whiskey.
That's gonna suck.
Back on whiskey.
No, it's not.
That was sarcasm, Nick.
Yeah. All right.
130% sarcasm.
Yeah.
I'm
You gotta
excited.
shake it up every now and again. You know, I can't always be bringing whiskey. I gotta do something.
Yeah, you can.
something.
Well, you know,
I gotta shake it up a little. I
I'm,
gotta shake it up.
I'm happy my disappointment turned into pleasure.
Mhm.
Thank you.
But I tell you, before the show, I said, I guarantee you, I'm gonna turn you.
That's
You
right.
did.
You did, and you did.
I
Now
sure
I'm a
did.
genie.
I'm really a fan of all alcohols. I mean,
Nick's like,
you
I'm
wanna
not
be-
picky.
You're just a hoe.
I do.
I
I do wish.
suppose.
I do wish I had some nice like spiced rums in my portfolio.
I mean, what are some nice spice rums that you would like in your
I
portfolio?
don't know specifically because
All
I don't
right, we're
drink.
we're
rum.
getting the stink eye. So
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Is that the, was that the stink eye, or she was giving us the finger?
All right.
Could've been
Thanks for
both.
being with us tonight. We'll see you again next Monday. We'll be right here.
Cheers.
Yep.
Stay smoky, my friends.
and that's not just blowing smoke.
You've been listening to Not Just Blowing Smoke, the podcast that brings the wealth of knowledge, expertise, and fun of Twins Smoke Shop, New England's premier smoke shop, right to you, wherever you are, whenever you want it. You can find us at our website, notjustblowingsmoke.com, and keep in touch with us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram at Not Just Blowing Smoke. Thanks for listening, everybody, and that is Not Just Blowing Smoke.
Rolling with the top down, smoking on a fast cigar.